Hey, what's up everybody? Ken Vidini here, and welcome back to my channel. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be showing you guys my entire comic book collection. We're going to start off today with my Marvel box and with some independents, mostly Spawn. So I'm going to tell you guys the significance of the book, who wrote the book, who did the artwork on the book, but you guys have a job to do. Maybe you don't want to hear me say all that in future videos. Maybe you just want a video montage with really cool music of my entire collection. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section what would you like to see for future videos. Maybe you do want me to explain the books, I'm not sure. So again, let me know in the comment section. I'm also thinking about showing you guys my statues and my art prints, original art, and posters. Again, let me know in the comment section. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into this box, shall we? Okay guys, so we're going to start off with these True Believers. Right here we have a reprint of Amazing Fantasy number 15, which is the first appearance of the Amazing Spider-Man. And over here we have another True Believers reprint of the Amazing Spider-Man number 1. I really love having these True Believer books because it gives me the opportunity to go back and see the original roots of one of my favorite characters. Alright, and here we have another True Believers. This is a reprint of the Amazing Spider-Man number 129, which is the first appearance of the Punisher right there. Would like to have the original book sometime, but we'll see. We'll never know. Okay, so this is going to be now my entire run of Todd McFarlane's Amazing Spider-Man. Unfortunately, I do not have the full run. I am missing the assassination plot and one other, but I do mostly have them all here. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 301. And here we have number 302. And again, these are all Todd McFarlane, written by David Michelini. We have 303 here. And then we have 304 and 305. And if you guys, come up with any questions while I'm doing this video, again, be sure to write them in the comment section and I'll try to answer those questions. This is an homage of the first Superman book that came out, so that's a cool one. 307 with the chameleon. Looks really cool. I really love the hands in this cover. And this is a really cool one as well. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 308. And it took me a while. I didn't know for the longest time, but I did not know that this was Taskmaster. It took me to actually read the book to actually know that it was Taskmaster. And I really like this this cover a lot with the graveyard in the background. Spidey looks really dark and creepy. So, and we have Amazing Spider-Man number 309. 310. Here's another great cover. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 311, a really cool Mysterio cover. Again, really cool hands and Spidey's reflection on Mysterio's globe helmet. And we got Amazing Spider-Man number 312. Another awesome cover, epic cover of the Lizard coming and just attacking Spidey. Again, really cool hands and all the little hatchings and detail on the Lizard's really cool. Really like it. And here we got Amazing Spider-Man number 318, 319, and the last book that Todd worked on Amazing Spider-Man was number 328. And this is a fantastic read. I really love this book a lot. So in here, Spidey gets the cosmic power and is able to punch the Incredible Hulk out into space, which is really cool. Really funny story. So this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 529, and this is the first appearance of Spider-Man in the Iron Spider suit. This is a Captain America annual number 8, and this cover is done by Mike Zeck and John Beatty. A classic cover. I don't always buy Captain America comic books, but I always tend to when Cap is fighting someone I really like, and so hence the Wolverine. You know, I love Wolverine. So not the best read, but this is more of a cover buy than anything. So really cool book. Classic cover. Okay, up next we have another True Believers #1. This is the reprint of Daredevil #1, which is the first appearance of Daredevil. Again, most of you guys probably already know this, but there are some people who watch my channel who don't know a lot of stuff about comic books, so this is all new to them as well. So this is a Daredevil #43. This cover is done by Jack Kirby. This is the only Jack Kirby cover I have in the collection, actually. I really love this cover. I really love how contorted Cap's body is, you know, to swing his fist at Daredevil. Really, really cool cover, and I love all the blacks that are used in this cover as well. Alright, so now we're jumping into some Frank Miller Daredevil comic books. Here we have Daredevil #179, which is a classic cover with Elektra having Daredevil's mask on her side there. And another one here, we have Daredevil #183 with the Punisher shooting the Daredevil, which we thought he would be dead after that, but turns out it's not the case. And then we have a Daredevil #184. You know, this cover kind of like shocked me because I thought that this was maybe the Punisher dressed up as Daredevil, but it is indeed the Daredevil with a gun in his hand, which is kind of shocking. Alright, so now we have here is another True Believers, which is a reprint of New Mutants #98, which is the first appearance of Deadpool. So again, always nice to have these reprints. So again, you're not touching your nice copies of, you know, expensive books. You can pick up these books for $1, reread these great stories and where these characters come from as well. Here we have a Deadpool #1 signed by Rob Liefeld, who I got to meet at Rhode Island Comic Con maybe a few years ago, like 3 years ago now. And we have another Deadpool. This is Deadpool #2, and I've had this book since I was a little kid. I found this book at a dollar store, so there's a couple of books that I still have from my childhood in this box. So here is our first independent book here in the Marvel/independent box. This is a Godzilla King of the Monsters #10, and this book is signed by the artist Bob Eggleton, who happens to live in the same state as I do, which is Massachusetts. And this is another book that I used to have as a kid and wanted to have this book back in the collection because I'm just such a huge Godzilla fan, and this cover is just absolutely amazing. I love Bob Eggleton's artwork. Alright, so now we're getting to the part of my Incredible Hulk section in my box. This is not a True Believers, but this is a facsimile edition of the Incredible Hulk #181, which happens to be, whatever people say, the first full appearance of Wolverine, or the second full appearance of Wolverine, the first cover appearance, whatever. I'm so over it. But these books are really cool, these facsimile books, because these are even better than the True Believers because they are print almost identical to the original books. Just like, you know, old ads, whatever old ad you saw in these books from, you know, the early 1970s are the same ads you're going to see in this book as well, which is really cool. So if I took this book and the actual real Hulk 181, it's going to look almost identical to it, except for this little barcode on the bottom here. So, of course, I'm going to collect some Incredible Hulks by Todd McFarlane, again, because he's my favorite artist. And I'm not a huge Incredible Hulk person. I'm not really into it, but he's cool. You know, he's all right. But he's even cooler when Todd McFarlane draws him. So we have a Incredible Hulk #341 here. And we have an Incredible Hulk #342. And we also have a number 343. And what's this last guy here? Oh, yeah, 344, which is a homage to Amazing Spider-Man number 300. All right, here's some random Marvel event books. This is the Infinity Gauntlet number 1 with a really cool George Perez cover. And here we have my Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 1. This is signed by Jim Shooter, which you can see right here, Mike Zeck, and John Beatty, who I recently had an interview with on my channel. So you might want to check that out if you're new here. But absolutely love this book, and I love signed books. Signed books is one of my favorite things to own in my collection. And here we have a Marvel Zombies number 1. I'm not sure what printing this is, to be quite honest. I think this might be a 3rd printing. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section. But this is a homage to Amazing Spider-Man number 50, and this is also signed by the artist, who is Arthur Soidam or Sidam. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but you get the hint. So absolutely love this book, and I love Marvel Zombies because Marvel Zombies was the title that got me back into collecting comic books around high school. And here is a Marvel Zombies Return number 1 with a cool Spider-Man cover, another Sidam cover, and this book is gory, and gruesome, and that's why I absolutely love it. Alright, so here are some more independents that we have. This is a Spawn number 1, and I have another one right here. And here is a Spawn number 2, which is a beautiful, beautiful cover. Again, love anything with a graveyard background, which is really cool. This is also the first appearance of the Violator. And we have Spawn number 4. Really got to build up my Spawn game because it's quite a shame. Here's a Spawn number 8, which is a homage to Spider-Man number 1. And this is the Spawn Thank You variant, which I was a little disappointed when I bought this because I thought this was an actual book, but the contents inside just shows all of the covers that have appeared on Spawn books. But hey, whatever, it's cool. Todd McFarlane doesn't sign this book for some reason because I guess it's got an autograph in the inside cover, which is just printed on, but it's kind of cool. And this is, again, I mean, for people who don't know, this is a homage to Amazing Spider-Man number 300. It's kind of shiny. It's cool. Which number is this? I forgot what issue this is. Does it say? Spawn 285. So this is Spawn 285. This is a Matina cover, and it is also signed by Matina as well. So I really like this cover. I really dig how real it looks. And here is a Spawn number 300. Again, homage to Amazing Spider-Man number 300. Really cool cover. I really like this homage to Amazing Spider-Man 300. I'm not usually a huge fan of cover swipes, but this one I like a lot. Okay, here we have a Spider-Man versus Wolverine. This issue, Wolverine finds out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Really good read. Really cool. Okay, here I have my Spider-Man number 1s. This is the gold edition. And here is my silver. I have a couple of silvers, actually. There's another one. And here is the regular cover. And here is yet another regular cover. But this one is still polybagged from 1990, So here is the rest of my Todd McFarlane Spider-Man run. This is number 2, featuring the Lizard. And we have issue number 3, number 4. Number 5 is a great cover. Really love seeing Spider-Man all torn up. And we have number 6 with the Hobgoblin. number 7 with Ghost Rider. And number 8, this starts Perceptions with Spider-Man and Wolverine teaming up to chase down the Wendigo. Really cool cover. Part 4 and Part 5. So here we have another facsimile book, which is a giant size X-Men number 1. So again, if you were to take a original of this book and open this one, it would look exactly the same except for this little barcode on the corner here. And again, I just love these books so much because, you know, they're $1, and to buy the actual copy is going to run you $1,000+. So it's a huge money saver. Here we have all new, all different X-Men number 103, and this is the first time Wolverine ever gets called Logan. And here is a Uncanny X-Men number 114, and this is the first time they use the word uncanny on the book. It used to be just X-Men. And this is done by John Byrne, who I absolutely love. I really love John Byrne with Chris Claremont together. And I just picked up a 115. It won't be in this box because I haven't read it yet. It's in my unread pile. So great book. I love the artwork in this book. Especially this one. This one is amazing. Love, love, love John Byrne's artwork in this book, and the story is absolutely epic in this one. This one is Uncanny X-Men number 140. Awesome, awesome cover. Great story as well. Here is the Uncanny X-Men number 212. Wolverine gets into a scrap with Sabretooth, which is always a great time, and this is part 2 of that, which is Uncanny X-Men number 213. And here is the Uncanny X-Men number 221, the first appearance of Mr. Sinister, also a really cool Mark Silvestri cover. And here is an Uncanny X-Men number 234, another really cool cover. And here is a Jim Lee Uncanny X-Men number 268. Another really cool, interesting read. And here is my favorite Jim Lee cover of all time. This is X-Men number 1 from the 90s. This book was sold like millions and millions of copies. And I used to have this book as a kid. And I think my brother actually has it today, but when I got back into comic book collecting, I definitely had to have another one. Alright guys, so this is going to be the last batch of books for this box, and we're going to be all done with today's video. So the rest of the books are from my Wolverine collection for when he got his own series. So here is my Wolverine number 1 and Wolverine number 2 with his fight with the Silver Samurai. And here is Wolverine number 3. Number 4, 5, and this is Wolverine number 10. This book is this book gets all confused with a lot of people. So this is the first time Wolverine and Sabretooth meet or get into a fight with each other. But people are like, well, it doesn't make sense because they fought before this. Well, this tells the story. So this story goes back in time when Wolverine just kind of talks about his first fight with Sabretooth. So a lot of people get confused with this book. And here is Wolverine number 17, which is a amazing John Byrne cover. You see this cover art a lot on shirts and whatnot. I'm really sad about this book because this book used to be near mint, and unfortunately I dropped it once and I dinged up a corner, which makes me extremely, extremely sad. And it broke color too, but I would love to get this cover signed by John Byrne someday. That would be awesome. And here is a Wolverine number 27. Not really a great story or exciting story, but it is a Jim Lee cover. And here's another one of those books I was telling you about, you know, buying comic books at a dollar store. Here's a Wolverine number 31. So this one's pretty old. That one's been there for a while. Wolverine number 33 just kind of looks very classic horror-ish, of his hand coming out of the ground. Reminds me a lot of like Evil Dead. And here is a Wolverine number 88. This cover is done by Adam Kubert, and this is the first time Wolverine and Deadpool ever meet. And here is our last book for the video, which is a X-Force number 2. This is the second appearance of Deadpool. Alright guys, so if you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Again, let me know in the comment section what you guys like to see in the future. Again, maybe you don't want me to explain every single book, or maybe you just want a video montage of my entire collection with me not saying a thing. I don't know. Again, let me know in the comment section. And before you go, please show your support by liking this video or clicking on the subscribe button. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.